Good morning.
そのせいで母さんは
全てを取り戻す覚悟はできた。では見せろ。その力どれほどだ。
Hey, what's up everybody, it's YellowMotion here, and what a week it was, because last month we were promised to get a release date in January, as we were getting a bunch of Tekken news, lots of media, but most importantly, something we've all been waiting for probably ever since the announcement of Tekken 7, which was a final release date. And it's here, ladies and gentlemen, because Tekken 7 will officially launch worldwide for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC on Friday, June the 2nd. In Japan, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One versions will launch a day earlier on June 1. But that's because I assume of time zone differences. And just look at its final cover, I mean damn, it looks just so great. And this is the cover for the Japanese version, which in my opinion is still pretty cool, but thank God it's not the same for Europe and for North American versions as well, because this, ever since we all saw this image, we were like, god damn, this needs to be the cover of the game, as it showcases the more personal battle against father versus son ever since Tekken 1. And it also applies to the themes of rage and sorrow and fated retribution, revenge, love, just everything you can think about if you just look at the face-off image of Kazuya and Heihachi on the covers. Hey, but you know what would be cool to keep both parties excited? Is actually if both of the covers would be reversible. Then I think everybody would be happy, whether you like the first one or the second one. But there is more. We get a brand new story trailer as well. It showcases a lot of new scenes, a lot of new gameplay and content, and it gives us a glimpse of the huge and potential story mode that's going to be for Tekken 7, right? I'm planning to do a separate trailer analysis video of this trailer, because there is a lot of things happening in here I want to talk about, but I don't want to incorporate it into this video because I want to keep the topics separated, alright? So stay tuned, more will come down the line. But also, besides that, at the end of the trailer, something out of nowhere happened. You know, just like I had Bob, Lee Chaolan, Miguel, Kuma and Pana in my roster picks for Tekken 7, there was actually one more character that hardly anyone expected to be included in Tekken 7. There was no way that this would be possible, and I saved her as the last pick of the roster prediction series. So now we have one slot left. And I don't want to make this last one a disappointment for you guys, because the last one that I've picked will either make you happy or it may be a huge shock to you. So hold your keyboard, buckle up your seatbelt, and make sure you sit well on your chair. Because for this last one slot, I really think and believe that we'll see the true official canon debut of the one and only Eliza in Tekken 7.
You look like a treat.
Eliza.
Dark way.
As she was officially revealed for Tekken 7. And all I can say right now is that pretty much what I said in my roster prediction video about her several months ago really applied to her, to what I saw in her reveal trailer. Just look how Kunimitsu was almost completely redesigned and changed for Tekken Tag 2 in looks, fight style and gameplay. The same will also apply to Eliza. The image, look, and gameplay will change for the most part. Just like I assumed she would be redefined and kind of redesigned, she wouldn't play like in Tekken Revolution. Because we gotta be honest here, Tekken Revolution was just one big spam fest. The game mechanics in Tekken Revolution are just the way they are, and she is mostly judged because of that. And what's exciting is that Eliza will get her own meter in Tekken 7. It's called the Blood Gauge meter, so pretty much similar to Akuma, and it makes sense because Akuma's EX meter is part of his gameplay and it's part of his projectile attacks, and Eliza also has projectile attacks, so it would need to have a meter because otherwise, if it was unlimited, Eliza would be in the advantage of any player just like it was in Tekken Revolution. Yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Eliza is now officially part of Tekken 7, so more on her on a separate video because I want to keep topics a little bit separate, right? But yeah, all you have to know is that she is now part of the pre-order bonuses of Tekken 7. And that is something that I'm going to talk about today in this video. I'm going to give you the idea to what exactly these various editions are, the differences and the exclusives to what comes with them, and what is actually announced. Because there's quite a lot of stuff, but it can be a little bit confusing. Let's go through the various editions of Tekken 7 and let's lay down the differences, alright? Okay, so as I've said, if you just pre-order Tekken 7, you will get access to Eliza. This applies to every edition, doesn't matter what it is if you just pre-order it. Because after release, she will be paid DLC. So right now, this is your chance to get her and play her for free in Tekken 7. Otherwise, you have to pay for her. Now first of all, what are the differences if you're going to get this game for the PS4, Xbox One and PC? Well, first of all, North America versions will get a Day 1 edition. And in the Day 1 edition, it will feature a DLC code of Eliza as well. The Day 1 edition physical disc purchases of Tekken 7 for Xbox One will also include a digital download code of Tekken 6, which is also playable on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. So, as far as PC, it's gonna be just a game, but at launch, the PC version will have support for native 4K resolution in 60 FPS. That is something kind of exclusive as well as launch, you could see it like that, because as of now, nothing has officially been announced for the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One of supporting 4K natively in 60 FPS. So it's a matter of time until Tekken 7 launches on PlayStation 4 and we can see what the support of the PS4 Pro exactly will be and what benefits it will bring to the game. So that's something only you can get on PC at launch. And of course, Eliza as well to any pre-order of any edition. But as far as the PS4, there are some pretty exclusive content. Because remember, back at the Paris Games Week in 2015, they announced Tekken 7 on consoles and they said back then like we would have PlayStation exclusive content. And one of those PlayStation 4 exclusive content is of course the PlayStation VR, right? Besides that, they never announced anything else. And now we know what those exclusive contents are because Tekken 7 will include a brand new mode, which is the Jukebox mode. This is an exclusive game feature where fans can listen to all Tekken tracks, so you will get all the Tekken soundtracks of all the games, but you can listen to all Tekken tracks and even create playlists of Tekken music to listen to while you play the game. This is only for the PlayStation 4. This is pretty much a replacement of the Tekken tunes, but this is only PlayStation exclusive, right? Alright, besides the Jukebox mode, there will be also exclusive content, and those are a few legacy costumes to Jin, King, and Xiao Yu. So Jin and Xiao Yu will get their Tekken 4 outfit, and King will get his Tekken 2 outfit. This is once again PlayStation 4 exclusive content. Now, whether it means that this is the only legacy costumes or there will be more of them, will they be exclusive or not, we yet have to see. Just my opinion, I think that these three costumes are pretty much PlayStation 4 exclusive. If they add additional legacy costumes, then I think those will be available for other platforms as well. Now, let's talk about the digital versions. So like I said, if you pre-order the Xbox One version, you will get Tekken 6 for free as a digital download. That's something the PlayStation 4 doesn't get. To all the digital download versions, if you pre-order it, you will also get Eliza. That's a no-brainer. For the PS4 edition, if you pre-order it, you will get an exclusive PS4 theme, and for the PC version it's pretty much Eliza. So information can still be changed, but this is what has officially been announced and what has been said, and if there are changes then I will update it in upcoming videos, alright? But this is what you have to know right now. Now let's talk about the Season Pass. Now, for the first time ever in Tekken history, there will be a Season Pass. I will talk later about what I think of the Season Pass, but for now, let's go through the contents of what you are getting. As they said, the Season Pass will grant players to access the downloadable contents, and it is aimed to extend the life of Tekken 7 and its experience. And it will include special characters, new stages, and a new game mode, and several 100+ costume packs. But of course, each DLC pack contained with the Tekken 7 Season Pass may be also purchased separately. So the main features of the Season Pass are: we're gonna get 2 extra playable characters which are not yet announced. We will get new stages, a new game mode which has not yet been announced, and you don't want to confuse this with the jukebox mode of Tekken 7. That's a PlayStation 4 exclusive, it's in the game. We will get 100+ costume packs and a bonus 35 metallic costume pack, which is exclusive to just the Season Pass if you buy it. And you have to keep in mind that the Season Pass, this is additional content. So this is not just grabbing away from the game, but this is additional content that comes with it, right? So that is the Season Pass. So Tekken 7 will also get a digital deluxe edition, which is available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. Now this is pretty much the whole game plus the Season Pass. That's it. And the other pre-order bonuses if you pre-order it for PlayStation 4 or on Xbox One. Now these are digital, but at some stores you can also get them as a physical edition, which include a Season Pass as well. Now, like every other game and like every other Tekken game for the past decade, there will be a Tekken 7 Collector's Edition. And I have to tell you right now, there is a huge difference in the Collector's Edition of Europe and in the USA. It will be available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. So this is the Collector's Edition of Europe, right? You will get a collector's box, and it will contain the deluxe edition of Tekken 7, so it's with the Season Pass. It will contain a badass epic Kazuya Heihachi statue, which is approximately 30 to 45 centimeters wide. It features a very badass pose of a flying Kazuya kicking Heihachi in midair. You will also get a special Tekken 7 steelbook and the official soundtrack of Tekken 7. I mean, it looks all badass as a dope ass. Now, for the USA edition, it's pretty much the same. You will get pretty much everything in it. But there is one major huge difference. The game that you will be getting is the Day 1 edition. And the Day 1 edition is just a regular game with the DLC access code to Eliza. So to make it more clear, the Europe edition will get the deluxe edition of Tekken 7, which contains the Season Pass. And this is because Bandai Namco Entertainment Europe handles the packaging and the distribution of these editions, of these regions, alright? So Bandai Namco Entertainment Europe will also provide this edition besides Europe in the Middle East, Russia, UK, and in Australia. And Bandai Namco Entertainment America, and they will handle the distribution of their version. I know it's pretty not fair, but if you're living in the US and you want to get the collector's edition, you have to pay another $25 to get the Season Pass as well. That's just the way it is. I don't know if it can be changed, but that's what you need to know. As I tweeted this major important update on my Twitter as well. But once again, if we just look at each platform, this is what we're gonna get. So to sum it up, for PC, you're gonna get Eliza to every pre-order, and of course you will have the powerful 4K support. If you have that most powerful graphic card, you will gain access to 4K native support resolution in 60 FPS. So you can see that as something exclusive as well on the PC. If you're part of the PC master race, you're gonna fully enjoy it in 4K. The advantages of Xbox One are that if you pre-order it, you will get Tekken 6 as a digital download. That's it. And of course Eliza as well. And now for the PS4, I think this is actually the most full complete game as of right now, as of the extra bonuses and as of the extra additional exclusive content. Because you will get the jukebox mode, which includes all the soundtracks of all the Tekken games, even the non-canon ones, of course, Tekken Tag, Tekken Revolution, Tekken Tag 2. You will also get the Tekken Legacy costumes for Jin, Xiaoyu and King. We also have the PlayStation VR mode in Tekken 7, which is a pretty exclusive thing as well. And last but not least, if you pre-order it digitally, you will get a Tekken 7 PS4 theme as well. Alright, now we have all these various editions. We have the physical copy edition, we have the digital edition, we have the digital deluxe edition, and we have the ultimate collector's edition, right? So it can be a little bit confusing. If you ask me my personal opinion, if I have to give you advice, guys, if you are living in the US, I would pretty much get the PlayStation 4 version, definitely, but I would get the standard game. You get the standard game or the deluxe edition. It's pretty much up to you. You can say like, I want to get the collector's edition and want to see what's that all about. And if I do like the game, right, if it's fucking awesome. I mean, look, if you do get the collector's edition, it already means that you are a hardcore Tekken fan, and it will mean that you will also get the season pass as well. There is no denial about that, right? But if you are like, damn, I don't need the collector's edition because it doesn't include a season pass, well, just get the regular game, enjoy the game for what it is, and if you do like it, if you do want to support it, then you can get the season pass separately as well in the future. That's no problem. But if you can get the collector's edition from Europe containing the deluxe edition, I would pretty much go for that, because that pretty much contains every single thing, right? And more importantly, get the PS4 edition. Just get the PS4 edition, you will get exclusive content as well. For now, that's been announced, right? Just get the collector's edition, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll guarantee you I'll get the collector's edition of PlayStation 4. I'll even make a video about it. That's what I know, like, I have it, everything is set, season pass, the game, badass statue. Look how fucking epic this statue is. This statue alone I think cost $150. And this looks pretty sick, man. Just from the intro, you know, it's from the cinematic intro of Tekken 7 Vanilla. It looks dope as shit. It looks really dope. It looks really, really dope, right? Let's talk about the two main topics that many of you guys are concerned about. One of them, the delay. Why has the game been delayed? They told us it's been early 2017 and now it's been delayed. Okay, here's what I have to say to you guys. I'm gonna be real honest here. As a gamer myself, in general, I hate DLC. I hate microtransactions. I hate all of that kind of stuff. I have seen good DLC, I have seen bad DLC, right? You can either make DLC as a shady business, but you can either use DLC as a way of extending your game. Let's talk about the season pass, because for the first time ever in the Tekken history, it's got a season pass, and many were like shocked, like what the f***, a season pass for Tekken? DLC? No way, what are you doing, Tekken? What are you doing? Is this real? You said you hated DLC, you were against it, you lied to us, why? Oh, why? You are going to Capcom way. Alright, listen. As far as I'm concerned, as far as my experience when I played Tekken 7 at Gamescom, when I played that game, like the gameplay alone, I was like, this is the motherfucking best Tekken ever that I've played. The gameplay alone is fantastic, it is great. And when I played the game, I was like, Harada, you can take as much time as you need. Take as much time as you need. This is a labor of love, this is a work of art that you're doing. Just take as long time as you need to make this game the way you want it to be. We don't want to go to that same fate. We want this to be perfect. We want this to be the game you play and you say like, this is the best goddamn fighting game I have played in the last decade. Gameplay alone, fan-tastic. This is going to be a legendary game. I've already said it. This is going to be a motherfucking legendary game. I still stand by it. Only thing you have to do is make story mode great, make the story work. If the story is great, deliver to your promises, then this game will have legendary status in the entire Tekken franchise. Alright guys, that was it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, just leave them down in the comments below. Let me also know what your thoughts and opinions are on these topics that I have discussed to keep updated with all kind of Tekken news, updates from me, everything fascinating just about Tekken. You can follow me on Twitter, on our Facebook. But yeah, just do the right thing, and I'll see you guys soon with a couple other videos. It's gonna be a great time. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty busy until June, so there's a lot more stuff to do and create for me as well, and maybe hopefully for you too. So I see you guys pretty soon. So like always guys, my name is YellowMotion, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.